we have a tendency to go chasing down all these spiritual paths, and spiritual beings and spiritual guides are just trying to go, it's okay, guys, everything's okay. You don't need to worry about nothing. Just keep your mind empty, because in that emptiness is where the expanse of infinity is present in any given moment. You'll have to stop me, Shiori, because I'll just keep going off on all these routes.
Okay, I have a thought on what you were saying. Hang on, there's a funny echo, so hold on. Here we go. When you're speaking about the emptiness, I'm imagining also that is the space from which you channel.
Yeah.
And emptying out the self so that you can connect to essentially all that is.
Yeah.
And this had me wanting to ask you the question about this paradox that, Colin, you're Colin over there, and that's your physical body, and you're localized over there, and you have a past, and you have family, and you have friends, and you have these experiences that are deeply Colin. And that's your localized being, while simultaneously you're this vast multidimensional being who is interconnected with all things. What is it like to balance your localized self as the human that you are, having this human experience, with the vastness of the emptiness that is the pure potential of all things? Huge question. But I love this from the Hermetic laws. It says all paradoxes can be reconciled. So we are simultaneously individual. I'm Suri. Yes. I'm over here. This is my life. These are the experiences I'm having. This is what I look like. And I have experiences as Suri, as an individual, while I'm also having experiences that feel like I'm connected to the grander cosmic oneness. Yeah. So when we're walking in life, what are your tips for balancing the paradox of you're simultaneously hopelessly individualized and hopelessly interconnected with everything, and both are happening simultaneously?
Brilliant. Absolutely. I'm sorry, but I love it. So there is no balance.
Sorry.
There is no balance. That's the first thing to get hold of.
There's no balance. Okay.
No, it doesn't. Balance doesn't exist, because as soon as we think we are in balance, that the very next thought is putting us out of balance. Mm-hmm. It's tipping that. If we look at a seesaw, and our thoughts are determining, and we're constantly shifting from one side to the other to keep that balance. And all we're doing is wasting energy. Mm-hmm. So we just need to stand in the center point and allow everything to be in any given moment. And we're using time. I'm limited again with language again, because I don't really want to use the word time, but we have to, because we're in this density.
That's my next question.
There you go. So, right. So what we're looking at with, let's say, juggling these different aspects of ourself, family, past, multidimensional, cosmic aspects, etc. When we realize emptiness, there's no need to do anything. Everything is present as we're just kind of walking through this world, in this body and all the other bodies. And in any given moment, and the more empty we are, in any given moment, that which is necessary or required or is needed will ripen into our awareness. So in effect, but that takes some doing, because it means we've really got to let go of the deepest stuff we can ever imagine in order to get to the center point of our soul, because it's the center point of our soul is where emptiness is realized. Everything around the soul is what's preventing and blocking us from realizing emptiness. That's why, as an example, why shadow work has been brought onto the planet for so many souls to do it. The letting go process, which we do. I do classes on letting, courses on letting go, etc. Purely.
It seems that we have lost our divine brother there who is speaking about there is no need for balance when you get to the core of yourself within your own being, which I really appreciate that sentiment that just become a state of being. And then from there, you'll know what to do. As he and I have been chatting, and I'm curious from the comments if anyone has any thoughts on this. Hi, me, Shelley. I have been contemplating a lot this paradigm that we speak about. Oh,
Hello.
you're back.
It's this conversation, isn't it?
It might be. It's really powerful. I feel it. And then as soon as I want to talk to you about time, like the thing shuts down, right?
Yeah.
So what
So
I was
quickly
picking
then
up
on that last note. Yeah,
what I was picking
please
up
do.
from what
Sorry,
you were
sorry.
sharing is that
Yeah,
as you find like the center point of view and fall into that, there's no need to strive to balance something because it just becomes the art of being what it is. And
yes,
from the state of being, you can take action from the state of being,
yeah,
but there's no need to effort toward trying to create balance when you're using meditation and awareness to come into the core of you or the zero point of view. Is that
yes.
what I'm picking up?
Yeah, yeah, very much. Yeah. The process what we're undergoing at the moment on the planet is we've filled, we've got a shed somewhere in our head and we filled it up. And we keep trying to put one last bit in and another last bit in, and we just keep, because it's not that we don't want to look at it, it's because we don't understand that we are actually transformers. When we have an experience, we can draw it towards our light and our light transforms it and we're no longer carrying it. There's no longer a weight or burden of it.